Hey guys, and welcome back to Story Time. It's your old bird here with you again. Gonna just spend some time with you today and relax with some Fallout 3. Now, we're here in Canterbury Commons. They have a problem. Their problem is they got two wackos that are running around acting like superheroes and trying to fight each other, and they're kind of destroying the town, which nobody likes that. Well, I mean, it's kind of already destroyed, but destroying what's left of the town, and they don't want that. So, let's go around and talk to the people in Canterbury Commons and see what they have to say. Maybe they can give us some information. Like
Hey
you.
there.
Hi.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, busy strolling through the middle of nowhere. I see you're very, very busy. I'm new in town. What is this place? I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hi. Let's find out what this place is.
This is Canterbury Commons, where dirty old lechers get rid of everything they picked up on the road. Unless it's not treatable, that is. And I'm Machete. Dom and me make sure nobody starts anything stupid in town. Keep that in mind, okay?
I think I could take you, but, do you know anything about the Antagonizer or the Mechanist?
I know Dom doesn't want me just killing them. He and the Mechanist used to be friends or something. All I know is, next time they come to town, I bet I could solve the whole problem with one bullet for each of them.
I don't know. Bad guys in this game seem to be a little bit tougher than one bullet. I need some directions around town.
Busy.
What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Roe may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't done. Oh, I guess I was done with you. I apologize.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. So, you are a insufferable person. Okay, what do we got in here? Can I talk to the kid?
Morning.
Derek.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The Antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the Mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
You know, it's strange. You sound like every other child in this game. That's so weird. Yeah, I saw it. What can you tell me about them?
The Antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the Mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Let's see. Those guys really liven up the place. Anyone ever get hurt?
You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the Antagonizer or the Mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them.
Huh, interesting. What do you know about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
Okay, tell me about the Antagonizer.
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says don't encourage the poor boy.
What can you tell me about the Mechanist? Oh, I got, okay, completed optional.
I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the Antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the Antagonizer.
Aha! I should know where both of them. Know anything could help me stop them?
No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome!
Nah,
Unless
figures.
maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called super humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants.
Yikes, no. They don't seem to get along with me too much, or anyone.
Well, okay.
What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
Okay. How about directions around town?
Uncle Ro and I live in the Old Town Hall, and Mr. Porter runs the diner across the street. It's not really a big place, you know?
Okay, I've got to go.
Say hi to the mechanist for me.
Morning.
Yeah, I'll try that. Uncle Ro.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
I don't really know. Let's see, I'm all business. What types have got?
Damn near all of them, depending on which caravan's in town. Guns, armor, food, junk. Pretty much everyone swings by the old circle eventually. Everyone but slavers, that is. It's a hassle to transport their wares, as they say. Just as well, eh? Anything else I can do to welcome you to town?
Well, we could talk about, some blowjobs. Oh, wait, anything to trade around here?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Okay, let's talk about the trade caravans.
Sure thing. Which one would you like to talk about?
Oh gosh, let's talk about weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
Let's see. We should expand his inventory.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely.
Okay, I can do that.
Excellent. Harith will be delighted. He usually is by most things, really.
Let's see. Enough about that.
Sure thing.
Well, that's enough about the traders.
Right, you're the boss.
Weapons I'm interested in, but the rest of it I think I got it. At this point, I don't need anybody to repair anything for me because I can actually repair things better than most people. Because of all the points that I put in to repair, which I am now thankful for. I've got to go.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
You do understand that, oh, there's your gun. It's attached to your hand, or it was. Something was. Okay. What about you?
Eating right?
Hey, Joe.
Just stumbled into town? You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Dirty water. Thanks. Thank you a lot. Thanks. Looks like a nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Well, if all you got's dirty water, then I don't think I want any more of your freebies. You know anything about the Ant-Agonizer or the Mechanist?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants, not long before she showed up here. But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little Ant-Agonizer.
I wonder if she comes from Grey Ditch. Remember where the ants had taken over? What can you tell me about Canterbury?
Best place I ever worked in, and I guess I've worked about everywhere there is. We get some weird types passing through, but it's stable enough for a guy to make an honest living. I don't really see what more a man could ask for.
Well, that's very honest of you. What's on the menu?
Take a look. Let me know what you want.
I'll tell you what I want. I want your 399 caps. Let's see here. 32 caliber rounds. I don't use those. What else don't I use? 5mm rounds. Do I use those for anything? I don't think I do. I wished I'd kept some junk so I could sell to this guy. Huh. Wait, what happened? I didn't do that. Whoa. Hold up. Did I... Oh, I accepted it. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to... My finger accidentally hit the key to accept the deal. What else can I sell this dude? Something that is, that's fairly valuable. That I have lots of. Well, it probably is only in ammo that I'm gonna have enough. But I don't want to get rid of any of my... Oh, 10mm rounds. I don't think I use these at all. I'm pretty sure I don't. Right. So we'll stick with that. Okay. Now we got most of your money. I'm good. I gotta go.
Careful out there.
Okay, so let's go explore this little town. If I'm right, there's only a couple of places here that you can go into, and the rest of them are just crap. I think you can go into this building over here. I think this is where some of them live. Yeah. This is Uncle Rose's house. And, obviously there's some problems with it. A lot of it's collapsed, but, oh. They have a decent bathroom in here, at least. I wonder what this building used to be. Was this the old, town hall? They were talking about that before. What's in here? Can I... Oh, I can take this stuff. Holy crap, well then I will. Turpentine, I need that for some stuff. Let's see here, what else? I don't need any dishes. Yeah, okay. Now, what's in here? Okay, yeah, this... open Hoff's local inventory. Doc Hoff requires key. See... I don't want to rob them because they're nice. And, they haven't done anything bad to me, so... And I know it's just a video game and everything, but yeah, I don't want to do that. Sometimes I feel... I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I feel bad doing bad things in video games, even when it's a video game sometimes. Especially when they set up the environment to make it, nice and colorful and neat. And who are you? Do I know you?
No need to look so nervous. Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes.
Yeah.
Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything.
I actually just didn't steal some stuff. Well... maybe I can introduce a new pastime, shooting nosy guards in the face. No. I wasn't planning on stealing.
Sounds like a good plan. Keeps the traders happy that way. And it means Machete and I get to save on ammo.
I'm pretty sure I could take you, though. What do you know about this Antagonizer and Mechanist?
Ro hired you to put a stop to their shit, did he? Guess he finally listened when I told him I haven't got the time to do it myself. It's easy enough to hide inside when those two square off, but they're only getting worse about it all.
Okay, what about the Antagonizer?
I don't know who she is, other than a crazy with an ant suit and a chip on her shoulder for humanity. She wasn't much trouble by herself, really. Her attacks were a joke, but at least stories of her kept some of the raiders at bay. If it helps, she was always attacking from the warrens up north. Maybe you can find her ant nest in there.
Okay, what about the Mechanist?
You mean Scott Walensky? I refuse to call him by that ridiculous name just because his head got a screw loose. He used to be a damn good friend, and not just because he fixed my guns up. Now he spends all his time up in that bot shop, just thinking about fighting that Ant-Agonizer. Hardly even recognizes his own name anymore.
Alright, anything you know that could help stop them?
If you could just make either one of them stop fighting, it'd do the trick. You probably wouldn't have to worry about the other one. I can't imagine Scott attacking the town with his robots, and that Ant-Agonizer girl was never much more than a sideshow freak by herself. Ro may prefer that you're thorough, but all I care about is that you get the job done, one way or the other.
That's enough about them.
Fine by me.
Let's see. I already asked about that. How about Canterbury? What do you know about this town?
Canterbury's a good town. Ro's done a damned good job setting up the place, and no one can handle the day-to-day details like him. But when it comes to the big stuff, that's when he needs a little help. That's where I come in.
Well, what do you mean big stuff?
Life and death matters. Putting down thieves. Protecting people from raiders who are short-sighted or stupid enough to attack, that sort of thing. Pretty much. Anything the man can't solve by talking at it. And don't misunderstand. He can solve a lot of things that way.
How did you get this position?
I'm about the rarest thing out here in the wastes. A mercenary who lived long enough to retire. I used to sell my services around here, so it was a natural place to settle down. Not a bad sort of retirement, honestly.
Okay, that's enough.
If you're done asking questions, I'm sure there's something I should be keeping an eye on.
Nah, I don't think so. You're probably just... Okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Alright, so... I think that's everyone in town. And I think... Okay, the Mechanist is up there somewhere. But... Now, if I look at this... Give me a marker for the... No? Yes? No? I'm gonna go up north. Because I think... that... the Mechanist seems like a good guy. He's just got a screw loose, so... I'm pretty sure... You know, he won't attack the town by himself. But she was attacking the town even before the Mechanizer came around. Mechanizer? The Mechanizer? Mechanism? The Mechanmumekama. So, we're gonna go in here. Yeah. And we are going to run around. Oh, God. And we're gonna keep an eye out for those. Again, I keep forgetting that those are a thing. You know, it's interesting. You would think that I'd be a little bit more careful about explosives. My, during a period of time when my father was, not well. I don't know if you, some of you guys knew this, some of you guys didn't, that my father had schizophrenia, and it would come and go. Sometimes he was a great guy. Other times he'd just go nuts. And sometimes when he went nuts, he would spend long periods of time locked away doing things like making homemade bombs, or as they call them now, I guess, IEDs. And back then, I mean, it wasn't really seen as a terrorist act or anything to make a pipe bomb. I mean, cops didn't like it, definitely. But I mean, if you made a whole bunch of them, then, or if you were blowing them up or blowing something up with them, then they'd take notice of that, and they might do something to you. What did that do? Oh, nice. But he used to do that, and it's one thing he'd do when he'd gone nuts, and it was kind of terrible because, I mean, we not only had, whoops, I thought that would definitely do it. Okay, I've got a sawed-off with me today, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh, you just blew right up. So in addition to how scared we always were, with Dad, something else you had to worry about now and then was when, you'd be sitting around in the house and you'd feel the house shake, and then and boom, and some thud from inside the walls. He used to like to try and test out explosives by tossing them in a bucket of water to kind of absorb a lot of the shock. But that just made it to where it'd blow up the bucket or whatever it was in, and he'd, you could hear it. You could hear this thud, and then you'd hear water running down inside the walls, from where the bucket of water had blown up. And, it was, pretty creepy, actually. Was not a very pleasant way to live, honestly. Oh, come on. Can I not? Jesus, I had to use a bullet just for that. Okay. It's a shame this is a two-shotter, but oh well. Let's go around here and find the antagonist. That's a little bit of my life there. That maybe some of you guys knew, some of you didn't. Are you coming up here to get me? Yeah, I got you in the face. Bonk. Yep. And you're done dead. Sometimes I like to talk a little bit about my life here and there. I've had a very interesting one. I can't say it's always been good, but for the most part, it's usually been interesting. And that's one thing that I don't regret. Don't regret it at all. I thought we were already there. Okay. Here we go. Now, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of ants in here. And I'm going to have to kill them. There. Wait. There you are. Can I talk to you?
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the Antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand?
That's a good question. Gosh. Your days of terrorizing the town are over. Give up, and you won't get hurt. Relax, I'm here to help you get rid of that mechanist character. I don't know which... I'm gonna say this even though I'm not... Oh god. Should I just do this?
Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars.
But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled.
Once I've finished with that pathetic mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes.
Well, goodness, oh... I'm gonna try this. There's not much of a chance I can do it, but I'm gonna try it.
Perhaps humanity
I
isn't
screwed
dead
it up.
yet, but I'll be sure to help it along. Its writhing corpse shall feed my colony well. Now, my royal ant guard, kill this commoner.
Oh, dear. I'm in trouble. Lots and lots of ants. I need a different weapon. I need something that has a little bit more bullets at once. Okay, you're dead. And you guys are not dead. Well, that's one way to do that. Oh, another one. You are splat. You are splat. I tried. I tried to do it peacefully. You wouldn't let me. A layer key, a ripper. The costume. Huh. I think I'll just keep that as a keepsake. So, yeah. Are you naked? Now you're naked. Now you're just a normal person. It's a shame! I wanted to actually talk you out of it, but I was not able to. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. And I don't know which way to go. But I'm probably sure to run into more ants somewhere. Where can I... Is there anything else I can take? I could sleep in the... Oh, wait. Can I go out of here? Yeah, I can. Alright, here we are. And, that's pretty much done that. If I remember correctly, if you kill one or the other of them, then... they'll stop fighting. But I know there are other ways to do it. I know there are ways you can talk them out of fighting, which I would have preferred to do, but, well, I picked the wrong thing to say. So, and you know what? Sometimes in life, we screw up. And that screw up results in having to shoot someone in the face. It just, you know, it happens that way.
What?
So you, buddy.
Hello? What can old Uncle Ro do for you today?
Well, I've taken care of your thing.
Excellent. Without her, the Mechanist should be on his way, and Canterbury Commons is safe again. Relatively speaking, of course. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered. Thank you once again.
It really wasn't that hard, actually. The Superhuman Gambit.
Bye.
Alright. So, I'll tell you what, guys. Here's the deal. Because of wheedling some information out of some people, we now have, and remember the long time ago when we were looking into finding that android? Well, we now have enough information to go back to Rivet City and actually ask Pinkerton in the bottom part of the ship what he knows about the android so we can find out more about him. And I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode of Storytime, because it seems like a good place to go. After that, of course, there's still plenty of places that we have to explore around here. I mean, Oasis is up here even. Where's Oasis? There it is. That's a fun place. We'll probably go up there at some point soon, too. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I always love hanging out with you and just talking with you and just, you know, spending some time with my friends. And, I just, it does make me feel warm inside to be able to just play these games with you and just to know that you guys enjoy them. And, so don't worry, we're gonna come back just in, we will see each other again fairly soon. And, guys, until then, take care.